Good morning. Are you feeling overwhelmed, discouraged, stuck in your business? Especially if you're a newbie entrepreneur, this is for you. And these are 3 practical steps, things you can do today, in fact, right now, to just kind of reset yourself. And maybe you're feeling so discouraged you want to give up. You're wondering, is it worth it? Like, am I actually cut out for this? Before you ask all those huge questions, do these 3 steps, and then I think you'll be closer to figuring out those things. The first thing I want you to do is, I have some note cards for you, get some space. Just give yourself permission to disconnect, whether it's from the computer. Just give yourself some space, maybe step outside, sit on the couch with a cup of tea, and just give your brain some free space, because you're probably in this mode of like overthinking, probably. And so give yourself permission to disconnect. My friend Lisa is great at reminding me to do this. So give yourself some space, at least for 1 minute. I know that sounds absurd, like 1 minute, but a lot of times when I'm in this crunch mode and I'm just downward spiraling, that's all that I can commit to. That's all that I can say, okay, for 1 minute, I'm going to look at my watch and disconnect for 1 minute. And usually at the end of that minute, I do more, but that's a good commitment to start with. Next, I want you to reconnect with your why. Why are you doing this in the first place? For me, it's because I want to impact women. And when I start focusing on that in the serving, that relights me up. So focusing on why. Why are you doing this? To have more freedom for your family? Is there something you can do to actually connect with your family today? Like, can you actually do some of that today? So reconnect to your why. Why are you doing this anyway? And then last, I want you to pick one thing, not 17, not 34, but pick one thing that you can focus on today that will move your business forward, and try to be really intentional about picking something that is going to move your business forward in whatever phase you're in. So if you're at the beginning phase of your business, if you're not crystal clear with your messaging, that's probably your one thing. If you're already clear on your audience and your messaging, you may want to do what will push you towards your first client, right? And that's actually the group that I'm starting, is focusing on that, helping you get your first client, because I really believe that's what gives you clarity and momentum and experience. Maybe if you've already gotten your first few clients, maybe you want to start brainstorming, just brain dumping what phase 2 of your business will look like as far as more passive income. But I want you to just pick one thing and give yourself permission to kind of let the other things go, or jot them down on a list for another day. But really getting to the end of the day and being able to say, I was successful today because I did that one thing. And not, if you're like me and are a high achiever, a lot of times all we can see is what we have yet to do, what we didn't get done that day. But I really want you to be able to feel accomplished and say, yeah, I'm awesome. I did that one thing that I set out to do today that intentionally will move my business forward. And that's the important part, that you're not just doing one thing that's easy or that doesn't involve risk, but one thing that's kind of on the edge and pushes you. Hope these 3 tips were helpful. I want to tell you about a group that I'm starting. If you want more support from me, I'm doing a 7-week group in order to help you get your first client, or if you've had your first, but you're like, how did I even do that? To really get your phase 1 of your business off to a solid start and give you some encouragement and momentum, because this beginning phase is super hard and I want to be there to support you. So let me know if you have any questions and how these 3 things worked for you. Okay, hope you have a great day.